Welcome to the Lion Podcast. Like it or not, the livest show in the O. We're ready to go. Let's introduce, to my right, it's OGB.
Super Bowl.
Straight ahead, Clemmy Smalls.
Let's get ready to rumble.
And welcome back, June. What's up, man?
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
I'm your host, Mr. Tokes. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the show, everybody. What the fuck is up, Lion family?
Feeling good, baby.
Happy times.
Yeah, man. It's exciting, right?
Yeah, we got June back in the fold, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank you for coming back, man.
I appreciate it.
June's in the rotation. The Pride is alive, man. Is that Tiger in the building?
Oh, yeah, somewhere around
Is he
here.
on the
Let me
leash?
See if I can find him.
Let's get
June,
him.
we got to let
Let's
him
get
out,
him.
man. Pride.
You know?
I don't know if we got him. There he
Okay,
is.
there go that
There
Pride.
he is. The Pride is alive. How's everybody doing, man?
Good, man. Good, man.
Everybody happy?
Yes, sir.
Super Bowl Sunday, man.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Let's go.
In Tampa.
Yeah.
With Tampa.
With Tampa.
It's beautiful.
And Brady.
It's beautiful. Real quick, I just want to say something.
Yo.
Did anybody know about the 2020 U.S. quarter?
Hey, man.
It has a fucking bat on it.
Yeah, that's scary.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't know?
June told me about that shit
Yeah.
months ago.
I just learned here today.
It has two bats on it, actually.
What kind of crazy shit is that?
I was
Yep.
today this year old when I realized that the year coronavirus which comes from a bat.
I was this year's old as well, bro.
Yeah,
And
and they got that's kind of scary.
we need to look into that because that's fucked up, man. That's a cruel coincidence right there.
That is Bat. That is the first bat to gain voters' rights for bats.
That's batshit crazy.
That is
That
bad
is
shit
definitely
crazy.
batshit crazy. I can't believe that.
The only thing crazier would be if there was a fucking Corona bottle on there.
Yeah, just like
Yeah. Yo, you might look, man. You never know.
It looks like a Bacardi bat.
It's a fucking Bacardi bat.
It's a
or
Bacardi
they had
bat.
like number 19 tattooed on his breastplate. Like,
Oh,
what
man.
in the world?
But that's that
Yeah,
that's that psychological shit though, man.
Is there
Yeah,
150,
it is.
151 on there somewhere?
yeah,
I feel like that's America showing its big cock, just saying, "Hey,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Put it in your face.
yeah."
It's so bad.
Somebody
that's-
like
yeah.
whoever's I don't know. This was not a good
I'm
idea.
not big into conspiracies, but that right there kind of raised the conspiracy in me. Like,
Yeah.
It has
what
to, man.
too?
It wouldn't
It
anybody,
has
I
to.
think.
Like, I mean, because how do you know that the bat is going to be a representation of 2020 when they cast these things
Right.
like 5 and 10 years out?
I am all the way with
I
you.
want to
man.
talk.
That is so fucking weird, man.
Scary.
We got to talk to the guy that
Yeah.
made this out.
Yeah.
Like who drew this out. Like I want to
Yeah.
talk to him.
Like, what if he had like some other animals like, no, put a bat on it? It's like, for what? Just put a bat on it.
What?
Trust me. I know things.
I know that.
Jesus, that is.
It was from the future.
Or
Yeah?
time
Yeah.
travel. That's what I was just thinking. Time travel. Dun,
Now we're
dun.
getting deep
Yeah.
into some Twilight shit.
Now
Back in
getting
time.
Never
All
know,
right,
dude.
everybody. It's a Lion Podcast special today. We're pre-gaming as we count down to Super Bowl 55. Thank you for joining us between.
the Chiefs.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Two juggernauts.
It could have been my Bills, dude. It could have been my Bills.
Release
Yeah,
the
I was
juggernaut.
nervous.
Oh, man, dude.
I was nervous.
This doesn't get no bigger.
Yeah, it really don't, man. You got Brady at home in Tampa, like Mike said, man.
Yeah. Dude.
If this was not a Corona year, the whole state of Florida would be like right now on fire.
Did
period.
you see the end of the Packer game where Brady was walking off the field and he said, "What the fuck are you crying for?
Oh man,
We're not done yet."
Hey, man. And what do you do if Brady said you shut them
Well,
chairs up? Be like,
Right.
Yeah.
You better wipe
I've
your
never
face,
been this far in
boy.
my life, Brady.
Yeah, he just ruined your
Sorry.
fucking moment.
You're a big linebacker, like, yeah, bro, yeah, we got more than
Listen,
Yeah.
they're crying because they haven't been there in a while. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But Brady's like, dude, it's like, fuck, I've been here already. Like, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Like 10
What
times.
the hell's wrong with you?
Let me cry for a second.
Let's go.
Got 2 weeks for
Wipe
the
those
game.
tears.
Did
This
Tom
is-
cry on his first?
That's a good question.
Good question.
Did he?
This is not the moment.
So far.
That's a good question.
Your moment is bigger, son. Like, yes, sir, Mr. Brady, sir.
Yeah, Brady, sir.
AFC championships and NFC champion.
Like, wow.
You know what though? But if you're gonna be a
Yeah.
Tom Brady, you can't cry, dude. If you're
That's-
gonna be a 6th-round dude
It's his
that comes
first
all the
NFC
way,
championship.
Yeah, that's a big stat. AFC and NFC champion.
Is there anybody that ever
is
done
deep.
that before?
That's a good
at quarterback.
question.
That's
Yeah.
a good
I
stat,
want to
man.
know.
Did anybody jump ship and do that?
Little look that up.
Peyton Manning do that?
Yeah,
No.
maybe Montana did because
No,
Montana
'cause
went from the Chiefs,
Broncos and the
Chiefs
Colts.
to the and then Montana went from the Chiefs, not from the Chiefs, but the Niners to the Chiefs,
yeah,
and then he take the Chiefs to.
they didn't win one.
They didn't win one. No.
He's more of an epic year.
The greatest.
More of an
Add
epic game,
add
dude.
another one to the list, right?
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's
Sorry,
crazy.
man.
All right, we're gonna give a grand salute to Black History Month. We cover a good amount of Black history and social justice issues on this show. So all love, all respect, all the time. Shout out.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Did anybody see the NBA warm-ups? I think it was 2 nights ago. The Braun played Denver,
I didn't get a chance to see
and they
that.
said "built by history" on them.
Wow.
I thought that was deep.
That's
man.
deep, bro.
was-
I mean,
Yeah,
like
that's a
even
deep
right
statement.
now. I mean, from that statement, me sitting here, it's built by Black history, bro.
Right, and it's the biggest statement you could say with the fewest
Yeah.
words. It's like it's so profound. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you hear that and it's deep. You're like, wow.
Wow. Because
That
even
is,
sitting here thinking about it, bro, you think about it. A group of people that survived slavery 245 years. Then we go through Reconstruction. Then we go through Jim Crow.
Right.
Then we go through civil rights.
Right.
Then we go through like just regular everyday, conditioning of regular American people. Not people that want to be racist, but
Right.
have
Yeah.
been conditioned to be that
And
way.
and if I didn't know any better, like if I was uneducated and I saw that built by Black history, I'd look it up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what do they mean by that? Like why is that? And it makes like it's so
There's a
big
lot
on
of-
so many
there's
levels.
a lot of American history that's Black history.
It
That's
really
why,
is. Yes.
you know what I mean? Like, and yeah, and in a lot of cases they don't get the credit. You know what I mean? I feel like,
Yeah.
in a lot of cases,
and a lot of is in all
I know.
all cases. But it's so on point. I thought that was cool. And another thing, Black Lives Matter got nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. So that's fucking dope too. Dope sauce.
Dope
yeah,
sauce.
big ups to them.
Yeah, man. I thought that was all cool and great to be on Black History Month. So the movie about Fred Hampton is also coming out.
See?
Judas and the Black
That's a
Messiah.
cheers to that one.
That's February 12th,
Yeah, that's
also
gonna be
available.
nice.
Let's do it. Let's do a little shot for Black History Month. Let's do it.
A little cheers to that.
It's my birthday month, so take another one.
Yeah, for June. Let's do it. Let's do it. Another one for June.
Yeah.
Birthday month. Let's
And
do it. Fuck
technically,
it.
June,
Yeah.
this is your month too, sir.
Yeah, yep.
Let's go, baby. All right. All right. So we're gonna talk about Tiger Woods for a second because he had a 2-part documentary on HBO that came out, and it
I
came
heard
out.
about it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it came out a couple weeks ago, so I gave it enough time to fucking talk about it. Basically, it was very interesting.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
Don't even
What's up?
cut it. I'm gonna cut you off there because
Yeah.
I want to watch it first. So don't ruin it for me.
Don't ruin it.
Yeah, I gotta go right now, so I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
And-
You're gonna flex. Yeah, it is
I'm gonna
2:30
flex.
right
Yeah,
now.
it is.
You coming back though, right? In a little bit.
Yeah, give me a little bit. I'm gonna take
Bet.
care of what I gotta.
Bet.
And I'll be back. All right.
Good
bro?
shit.
All right.
Good shit.
Be careful out there,
All
man.
right, June.
I'll
be
be
careful.
back, man.
Yes,
You gonna give
ma'am.
us a street report.
Yeah, let us know. Report back.
I got you.
If you come across some crazy shit, let us know.
Yeah, I
Yes,
got
sir.
you, man. Don't worry about it.
Man on the street.
Reported.
The man on the street.
The man on the street.
All right, so let's get back into it. Plus, we got Hoagie. We got people coming in and out today, so you might see anybody. So, basically, the first episode, it's a lot of Tiger's upbringing, right? And it fucking tells him about his accomplishments and shit like that. It goes into his father, Earl, showing him how he's hitting balls at a 3 and 4 year old, and he's on TV and all this stuff and all the pressure he's putting on him.
Yeah.
Tiger had so much success, it basically took up the first episode, right? So the story jumps back in the second episode to when his father passes away. Now, Tiger loved his dad dearly, right?
Yeah.
But as he got older, they grew distant because his dad would do fucking crazy shit. He would as Tiger was out there teaching him on the course, he was teaching Tiger, but Earl's friend would also be out there with him, his best friend, and they had he said I wouldn't know where he would get these hot chicks from, but he'd be teaching them how to play too. And then he had a Winnebago right there, and he would take the chicks after the lessons for cocktails in the Winnebago, and he's like, and they both had wives, the Earl and the other son, and Tiger saw it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that could be his masculinity.
Bro,
If
that's
his dad died and that's how his dad conducted business, that's the way you do it as a man.
right. you see and you do.
You see,
As
you
see
do.
as
You know, until you learn.
So
something.
that went on for a big portion of his life. Well, they say that was kind of what made Tiger grow distant as he got older, because he's like, why would you cheat on mom like that?
Yeah,
whatever,
mom?
you know.
Yeah.
So, but it started getting into Tiger off the golf course. That's when it got super interesting. He no longer had that father figure always around asking his whereabouts and whatnot, so always checking up on him. Mm-hmm. So it showed his addiction to the nightlife in Vegas,
right? And
his addiction to girls, how they would, be of secrecy to him, and they cater to him.
Then I think I heard this. I don't know how true this is, but at the age, he didn't lose his virginity until like 30 or some crap.
I don't know. They didn't say anything about that, but it sounds kind of accurate. Yeah. I mean, I could see how.
And imagine if you watching your dad be that way with your mom, and you like, I don't want to touch nothing until.
And he's keeping you under his thumb, like you can't.
And his
have
dad
friends.
don't want that part of him to come out, so it's like.
Yeah, because at what point in your life are you like, hey man, what about my personal life?
Exactly.
Can I fucking have friends? Can I go do some shit?
You wouldn't even have them chicks if it weren't for me, Dad. What
right.
are you doing?
You got to fucking consider that. So his addiction to girls was crazy, dude. He would have like sometimes 5 or 10 girls at a time. He'd pay escorts anywhere from like $150,000 to $250,000 a weekend.
Wow.
For a fucking weekend.
A weekend?
Yeah.
Tiger had girlfines when he was young, though, in high school.
I would imagine.
He did, but he was they showed pictures of him, and I could see how he'd be a virgin. No, I'm just saying they showed like videos of him like just
hanging
behaving
out,
and stuff, and they were just like very innocent type of things. That's what I'm saying. So it wasn't like Mac Daddy with his arm around chicks, you know, like whatever.
Yeah, two which one you want?
Right. He was a good kid, man. He was raised good and shit. Yeah. But so it talked about his fetishes and shit like that, dressing up, role playing. He would dress up too.
Dang, Tiger.
Crazy shit, bro. But he was a sheltered dude, so you got to keep that in mind this whole time.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the problem. The problem was he married this woman, the sweet woman, Elin, dude. She was a nanny of his friend who was also a professional golfer.
Right.
And
that's where he probably went wrong, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because especially since he started that life first.
And he just should have stayed a Playboy.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like and I hate to say it this way because it sounds so elitist and classist, but you're marrying the help. You know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, y'all are not going to. Like, she's not going to see it the way you see it, even though, because she coming from up through the ranks, like she's,
But I could see, look, this is the thing, man. I could see how you grow a strong attraction for a girl like Elin. She's the girl next door.
Yeah.
She's not that, typical, you got your Angelina Jolie hot, and then you got your Jen Aniston hot.
Yeah, I can see what you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So she's that Jen Aniston.
Yeah,
she's way hotter than Jen Aniston, but she's that type of hot. You know, that girl that I want to marry and I want to take care of.
She can have my kids.
He shouldn't have got into that, and that's the selfish lifestyle that when you jump into that and you're not used to it, you get everything thrown at you, and these girls of secrecy to you are throwing you 5 or 10 at a time. Yeah, dude. I mean, but. At the same time, you can't expect a guy to know that because he's never had any human experiences with any of these people in his whole life. That's when there's no experience there. Anyway, she was the farthest thing from a drama queen or materialistic. She was a really freaking good girl. Right. So he married her and then continued this double life or triple life or whatever the fuck, however many lives he was living.
Up to 7, they said.
Yeah, a ton of lives. I mean, even more. I mean,
that they know about.
that they know about.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the 7 that talked.
Yeah. I mean, they said there was upwards of 15 girls at one time, and those were the ones he knew about that weren't the straight up whores in Vegas that didn't even want no part of. Because if you're a whore in Vegas and you're getting paid $250,000 for a weekend, you don't want Tiger Woods. Nah. You don't even want him. You're like, no, I got another Tiger Woods next weekend. Yeah. And no, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you.
So the Vegas life followed him home, basically. And unbeknownst to anyone at the time, obviously, including his wife. So the National Enquirer gets the scoop on him, right? They caught him cheating for the first time with this Perkins hostess named Mindy Lawton. Dude, they were fucking everywhere. They were fucking on his golf course, at his golf cart, when Elin was out of town, in his garage, all kinds of shit, dude. Even so much as a church parking lot where they actually caught him. The fucking National Enquirer guy went and picked up a discarded tampon out of the parking lot, threw it in a fucking bag to confirm it was Mindy Lawton.
What a scumbag.
That is fucking gross.
Scummy. But then that's scummy for him to be like,
right?
What are you doing, man?
Right. So
they wore that red shirt for a reason.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
That's why he always played in red on Sundays, Mike.
So he makes a phone call to Tiger's camp. Yeah. So they make a phone call to Tiger's camp. The Inquirer does, and they ask, "What is Tiger's relationship with Mindy Lawton?" And he hangs up the phone. And ultimately, they killed the fucking story because in exchange for silence, Tiger would have to appear on the cover of Men's Fitness, which was owned by the company that owned the National Enquirer. So they made that deal, and Tiger dodged his first bullet. So this is the time you fucking run for your life. You're like, okay.
This when you call all of them. 14.
I'm done.
Hey,
Abort, delete.
You go to church, you say your piece. You're like, yo, I didn't know any better. This money thing.
Yeah, I just wired you $25,000.
Yeah.
You never knew me.
Yeah.
Have a great life.
Yeah. Michael Jordan was a bad role model. Yeah. I don't need that shit.
Charles Barkley told me to run that train.
For real, dog. So you get the fuck out, right? Any man in his right mind at that time, you run for the hills. You don't want no more of that, man. You got a nice life. You got Eland at home, and you got kids. You got kids at this point.
So at this point, you expose. Like most people, once they're exposed, they stop.
Right. And you're a
if
role
you're not
model
a psychopath.
Yeah. And you're a role model for not only all these people, but the black community as well. And I'd hate to say that, but it's true.
It's true, yeah.
It's true.
And that's a lot.
You're carrying a lot of weight, man.
That's a lot of pressure.
You're carrying a lot of fucking weight. Anyway, so then comes Rachel Uchitel. I still don't know how to say her name, but Uchitel.
Who he probably should have married.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
You know why I say this is if you from the life and you understand the game,
right?
When he makes that move, you don't look at it the same way. Because you know that's par for the course. If I take this role and I'm with a powerful man and I'm used to playing the game and I'm on a social network,
So you think he should have just bounced from Elin and married Rachel?
No, not at that point. I think he should have married a Rachel type. Over an Elin type. But then that goes,
But then he's going to go chasing an Elin again.
He needed that Elin image.
Yeah, that Madonna horror image. Yeah, that's true.
Right. And girls, like, look, man, you got to pick one. Yeah. Because Elin is the type of chick, right? She's the girl next door.
Yeah, she's not standing up for that. She don't.
I hate to say this, but they're not going to probably do the things in bed. Maybe. I don't want to be rude, but in a way,
that's the part I'm getting.
And he already experienced whore city in fucking Vegas of all this shit that's not real. Yeah. It's not even fucking real, man. Yeah. And when and when you have those views, it gets skewed, man. And you don't know what's real.
So if you would,
but you got to pick.
Yeah, if you with a whore mentality and you go out and be a whore, it's like, oh, I understand.
Right.
All these beautiful people in the world.
And if you put Rachel next to fucking Elin, dude, it's not even.
It kind of goes back to that story a while back when we were talking about
and if you put Rachel's character next to Elin's too, from what I see, it's not even close either. I mean, it's not even a comparison.
Remember when we were talking about Brad Pitt allegedly dating that guy's wife?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Right.
That guy and his wife both know they're around a bunch of beautiful people. You know what I mean?
Right. And in fact, I would even say this, Clemmy. This is what he missed, actually, because once he lost Elin, he missed the girl that actually was real.
Yeah.
Because once you have this chick, you realize, oh shit, Rachel would have done that with Drake. Rachel would have done that with whoever, dude. Yeah. She was just looking for a meal ticket, dude. She wanted an immortal
She wanted
superpower.
To be in that class.
She wanted to.
She took whatever it took to be there.
Yeah, and confirm her fucking
and got that
existence.
With whoever got her there.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Versus Elin, she's only going to be about you. Tiger.
She really loved him.
She didn't even like celebrities. It was written on the wall. You see exactly who she is. She didn't want that life, man. But she took Tiger because he had that image, and she goes, "Well, maybe this is sent for me from God, and maybe this is the good thing."
This can't be true.
Right.
This is so nice. Yeah.
Which is terrible because you take advantage of somebody that's delicate like that. So that's how they met, or they met in a New York club. I don't know if I said that yet, but that's how they met. And then she got caught because once the Mindy Lawton thing happened, dude, the Inquirer wasn't letting Tiger out of their sight. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna stay on his ass all the time. So they did this story. I think that Rachel followed Tiger into his one of his hotels.
He was at the Australian Open, and he called and said he couldn't win it without her there.
Oh yeah, that's right. So
he flew her there,
And she went, instead of going to her own room, she went straight to his suite. And when they followed her right in, the reporter rode the elevator with her, followed her right in.
Right. And so they got that, and then fucking so they got caught.
You been that? That's
so after that,
nasty.
so Tiger had to go into instant damage control and be like, "Baby, that shit ain't real.
Baby,
You're gonna hear some things.
It's strictly professional."
Yeah.
And she was there for whatever reason he told her she was there. Right?
Yeah. Did he even win that Open? That'd have been sad if he lost it.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't
No,
That's
because that was like
immaterial.
day one before, so I don't think he did well at all. I don't know if he won it or not.
That's
I don't know. He
immaterial.
might have.
It's out of
Who
it.
knows?
Doesn't. It's irrelevant.
He's good at
so
compartmentalizing his emotions.
anyway. So if you get away with that,
Yeah.
now you get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's got to be the wake up call. That's got to be like, dude, I'm gonna get caught.
Yeah.
There, the Inquirer is all up your ass at this point.
That's two.
That's two. They're not leaving.
They're
dude.
not.
It's almost like you wanted to get
And
caught.
it's gold for them.
Right. So it's
They're
it's all
sleazy as
money.
fuck.
Right. Even if they got to make up a story.
Yeah, it's gold money.
Either that or handle your business with Elon and just say, hey, I don't think the marriage life is for me.
Exactly.
Maybe-
And then everybody,
Yeah.
but the image goes with the
That's true.
endorsements.
You need the Elon.
You need the Elon type
keep
or
the
something
tiger
like
looking.
LeBron. LeBron wife. You
Right.
don't hear nothing about her.
Right.
And that's all by design.
Right. But
You
you,
know,
would if he cheated on her.
You wouldn't know everything.
Yep. Then
So
all-
that's, you know what I'm saying? You need that image of,
Yeah.
I'm a good guy. I don't do that. That ain't me. I don't
You
know
think
nothing
that's in
about that.
DNA? Or you think it's because Tiger grew up like that and his dad sheltered him, and then all of a sudden, once he found freedom, he was like, holy shit, and didn't know how to handle it?
I think it's a part of that lifestyle, number one, and I think it's a part of what he's seen growing up. Because
Yeah,
if his
especially
dad
that.
was teaching, his dad was, golfing and being a golf instructor for, what he realized as he got older, like, oh, these hot chicks are not, you know what I mean?
Right.
They're not here for golf lessons. They're here for the
Right.
after party.
Well, he gets caught, and he texts Rachel at his house. This is how it happened. It was Thanksgiving, and he was texting her. And he said, I'm going to take an Ambien, and I'm going to go to bed.
How you texting on Thanksgiving, bro?
Rachel, because he was it was 2 days after, I think, and then he was telling him, man, we were
it's-
so lucky that we didn't get caught.
Exactly, but just think about
Yeah.
that thought process.
Yeah, that bitch would be gone,
it's
dude.
Thanksgiving.
I'd put a picture next to Rachel and a picture next to Elon, and I'd say, all right, dude, yeah, fuck her, and I'd keep Elon, and I wouldn't go back. But
And
anyway,
that's a family
but
day.
it's drugs and alcohol too that
Yeah.
play a role in this now too.
Yeah.
He's not right. He's not in his right head. So Rachel gets a call minutes later from Tiger and answers and says, "Hey, baby, I thought you were going to bed," and it was Elon. And she
this-
said, "I knew it was you."
But this is how you
Yeah.
know. But this is how you know Tiger really
was
wasn't
you afraid of?
a player, because most players on Thanksgiving, Christmas,
And that's how the golf for the
holidays,
listeners. That's how the
side
golf
chick-
club thing
The
happens.
side chicks get no love on purpose,
Right,
Because you don't
right.
want them blowing up your spot. You know they're emotional already.
Right.
So if you call them, you only adding fuel to the fire.
And this is the most interesting thing about it all. Mike kind of alluded to it earlier. These girls all had something in common.
Yeah.
They all thought they were the one.
Yep.
He told them all that he loved them. Like that was his thing. Instead of saying, "Hey,
he wasn't playing
I'm Tiger
the game.
fucking Woods. I want
I
the
just wanna
goods."
lay down
But
and
and
have
if
a
you
good
don't want
time.
to, that's fine.
That's
But
a good line. I'm Tiger fucking Woods. I want the goods.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm out.
But at least they know that, hey, I got a choice here. I either sleep with him or I don't have to,
Exactly.
but I don't have to be lied to, thinking that I'm gonna be promised something that I'm not, and then put all my emotions into something and wreck myself because this guy that was
told me
bigger
he
than
loved
life
me.
fucking told me he loved me, and now he's fucking, and now I find out he's like, that's damage. Seriously,
you're
dude.
gonna
That'll
talk
fuck
at
up.
that point,
That'll
bro.
fuck a chick up,
Yeah.
man.
You talking? Anybody that call you, he did, ma'am. This is your cable company.
For real though, for real. So
You know Tiger Woods.
Jason, stay home.
So Tiger spiraled out of control, and fucking he had his injury thing going on. Everybody knows about that. And another interesting thing was in 2017, he told Jack Nicklaus that he was done and the injuries were too much because at the time he had how many majors? 14. Jack had 18.
Yeah.
And Jack was shocked by that. He was like, "Holy shit!" It's like he's throwing in the towel here.
Yeah, he done.
So, and this is an important part right here. Tiger did the unthinkable after that. He totally reestablished himself. And after that famous DUI where you see the pictures of him and all that shit, he got clean and he got healthy. And it wasn't until he could do that he could identify and acknowledge the mistakes he made and not mask them with pills and alcohol and all that shit.
Yeah.
And actually face the fire.
Yeah, and
He had to grow as a person.
Yeah.
Right. And
Emotionally, he missed that part.
And sometimes you got to fucking
He was
remove
a machine.
And sometimes you got to remove the alcohol. It's like Cody said that time. That was Cody wasn't really a man of many brilliant words, but that was really brilliant what he said. He was like, "Hey man, if you're ever experiencing a lot of complication in your life or something seems like you can't get a hold of it and you drink, he's like, start there. Just remove the drink." And see where it goes from there. And usually you'll find out what's going on after that. And I thought that was I took that with me with him. And I thought that was great. Anyway, he got healthy physically and mentally. And he was a totally different dude. Yeah. He totally did. He even said it himself, dude. He was smiling. He was having fun again. He was interacting with the fans in ways he never did before. Yeah. He just wasn't fucking them.
But but think about it. You in this journey, he may not be the best golf player anymore, but he probably a heck of a lot better person.
Right.
And at the end of the day,
that's
in
what
anyone's
matters.
Journey, I don't care how great you are at anything. I mean,
that's what
the journey
matters.
is to become a better person.
Right. And if he would have never done that, he would have never captured his 15th major.
Yeah.
And that kind of brought people back in to say, okay, he had to go through a lot in that last one too, because he wasn't the same Tiger. He was older now, so he had to win differently.
He had to change his game, play smarter, not harder.
And as a competitor, you respect the 15th one more than you respect all the 14 ones.
Especially
because it's like you have to go out. You had to reinvent your swing.
It was 11 years.
You had to reinvent yourself.
Years,
and I think that's something that people don't touch on enough is how when he left the game for a little bit, he was like the muscles and stuff and how hard he hit the ball and how he could use different clubs to hit them much further and shit.
Average people.
He reinvented the game because he showed that, hey, muscles do play a big part in the sport. And when he went away for that duration, everybody else worked on it. They just got entire ass whooping for 10 years.
Yeah.
They went to work.
Yeah, they went to work. You're right.
So he created this tsunami of fucking talent that said, man, fuck that. They were all working on
There's
their
a
game.
bunch of Tiger Woods out there now.
Yeah.
They were all working on his game when he was fucking
Michael
off.
Jordan, yeah.
Right. And that's why I say, did karma play a part
Now I see that.
in that little gap where he could have been making up for lost time, just staying good, and his injuries got really critical, and then so bad he had a rush coming back because he was after all the time he took off. So then he was pushing the envelope, which caused him to get injured further.
Yeah.
If he would have just casually lived his life correct and not been out bullshitting and fucking been taking it like LeBron and Brady and taking care of yourself and all that shit, I wonder what could he have done more.
And that's the question. The difference between LeBron and Brady and a Tiger Woods is this. Tiger Woods, LeBron, and Brady maybe have the same amount of talent, but LeBron and Brady have a different amount of discipline.
Preparation and discipline, yeah.
And that's why they're revered more.
Yes, sir. I agree.
But at the same time, they're also hated more because a lot of people don't hate them, they hate their discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know that they can't go to that place inside themselves.
Damn, that's deep. Damn, I didn't think about it like that, but you could be right on that.
You know that.
And Jordan made it look effortless because he would smoke cigars.
And Jordan was the one of us. He drinking beers.
Yeah.
And Brady
he was a guy's guy.
Yeah. And Brady I got this talent.
Never thought about it like that. That's interesting.
I'm not gonna taint it.
Respect the talent more.
Yeah, I respect my talent. I respect my gift.
Because they know it's unmatched. I'm going to have to spend my whole life dedicating myself. And people would rather just say, fuck LeBron instead of doing that.
Exactly.
If that's what you're saying. I like that. That's crazy, man. But I think, man, if he never passes Jack, it makes me wonder about the karma thing.
That's a good take on that.
Because I know what ego can do to a human, man.
Yeah, man.
And that shit tied him down. Tiger made his mistake by getting involved with Elin when he knew that life was behind him.
He wasn't ready for
that. That was his major thing, man. And that's what drugs and alcohol and unlimited
But
nightlife in Vegas will do to you.
Maybe like he do it like an A-Rod. A-Rod lived like A-Rod smashed and laid everything. Nobody cares because he wasn't married.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
he still got commercials.
He still got all the
Yeah, now he's married to J-Lo.
Now, yes. That dude, lucky as
Well, they're not doing that good right now. They
yeah.
Really?
my under. Remember, I said under on.
Oh.
We got to go back to that episode and see how much I said. I don't know how long I
That was
said,
Jenny from the block.
but dude, yeah. But he's we're gonna get into that later. But anyway, yeah, the Tiger thing, man, it was crazy, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was crazy, and but he made the fix, man, and he lost a lot, but he didn't lose himself, and that's the important thing to take away from that, dude. And you could only do that sometimes by taking away the toxic things in your fucking life, man.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a break. We'll be back. Welcome back, Lion Podcast. How's everybody feeling?
Please.
All right.
Please subscribe.
Did you need another drink, Clemmy?
No, I'm good, baby.
Good?
Let's roll. Yeah. Let's
All
get
right.
this segment out the way.
It's a Lion Podcast special today.
Yes,
Counting
sir.
down to Super Bowl 55. Everybody's feeling good.
Yeah.
I think June's gonna be back in a second here, so
Yeah.
he could be popping in any second. So excuse us if he does.
That was some
in
real
advance.
TurboTax. There, that shit was fast.
No shit, right?
My name is June. I'll see you later.
I'm gonna do my taxes 5 minutes later. Hey, I'm done. It was.
You get $30,000. What? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what's that love.
June's fast, man. What the fuck? Deshaun Watson willing to sit out next season if not traded by Houston. Is it possible we don't see Watson next season on the field?
Yeah. I think so.
I
That's
think so.
terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
But, I mean, yeah. I mean, he's a good guy, man. I mean, he's a humble dude. He's not a diva athlete. It's not going to be like a Le'Veon Bell or an Antonio Brown situation.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't
Right.
think he's going to be distracting, but I think if it's that toxic to him, where he's willing to not get paid for a whole season, bro, I mean, like,
Right.
that's got to be more toxic than, because he loves football to be a quarterback in the NFL.
Well, initially, they haven't been talking about it lately, but they said that it was a situation where he said they were not woke enough or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that went down, and then J.J. Watt came out and he apologized, and that was vague because he didn't say what it was for.
Yeah.
But he just, it's weird for a player of his stature just to come out randomly and say, hey, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
He just knows what's going on, and he knows he didn't do anything about
He's
it.
not
He's
a part of it.
and
or
he
something.
had
not
Hopkins.
part of it, but he can't stand up for it.
Yeah.
He can't fight against it.
And they got rid of his wide receiver and Hopkins, and they never really give him a great offensive line because he
didn't
always running for his life. So.
Yeah, good point. And they didn't even tell Hopkins they was trading him. He found out through social media.
See what I mean? So it's like
They're assholes, dude. They're batting 1,000 for
Yeah.
fucking up over there at Houston, dude. I'm not hearing no bad things about any other organization, and it's just like they're dropping the ball left and right.
So if you working for somebody that know you'll get rid of you on the drop of the dime for anything,
Yeah.
and you have some kind of leverage
Yeah.
at that point, when do you play
And
your card?
Arian Foster and Andre Johnson been telling him to go too. Like, dude, we spent time over
And
there.
they were greats there, bro.
Right.
Damn.
They said, dude, don't waste your career here, is I believe what they said.
Wow.
And that's powerful. That's a powerful statement, especially coming from those guys. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit. I'm even forgetting shit. Like, he's getting criticism and stuff. Like, there's a lot of weird stuff. And then they're talking about, well, we're not going to entertain offers right now and stuff like that. It's really weird, man.
Yeah.
It's all kinds of vibes, dude.
Because he has a market now, so play the market,
Dude,
It's like that's the thing.
he's so good.
Yeah, and the thing about the new NFL, bro, if you think about it, the smart gyms, they play the market. They're not holding on to commodities anymore.
Yeah, good point.
If the market is hot and I could get 3 first rounders and a couple second rounders, and I could take your quarterback who may not be, I mean, I take on his contract. You pay the lion's share of his contract. You get a decent quarterback to hold you over till you can draft a quarterback,
Right.
and everybody win.
Everybody win.
Yep.
I just think it's crazy because he's so good for a team. I think that Houston's worse than people think they are.
A lot worse.
Oh yeah.
And I think that now they're talking about, it was one of those situations probably in my mind where they were like, they did whatever they did and they fucked up in the locker room. Okay, let's say there's some racist shit going on in there. And then when he went to say, all right, I demand a trade, they're probably like, hey, all right, we'll fix this.
Yeah,
I'll get rid of him, and him.
Yeah.
We'll fix this. We go into damage control. We can't lose Deshaun Watson. What the fuck? Because think about how many people are looking
a
at
lot
you
of
going,
money.
hey, what the fuck are you thinking?
Right.
He was playing MVP level football last season.
Yeah.
And we suck.
Yeah.
You don't get rid of Deshaun Watson, man.
But didn't you say when Hopkins, you did something about Hopkins when they got rid of Hopkins on social media, and you were saying how the coach was ride him from like day one.
Yeah.
And was like putting out false shit about him and stuff.
Yeah, he was. He was being a dick to him.
Yeah. So
And
that's the culture he's
And I
been
believe
in.
Hopkins even said, like, dude, these motherfuckers racist. Some shit like that.
Hopkins don't have the diplomacy going. He like, hey man.
And that's a good point too, because that's a good highlight thing, because Deshaun Watson isn't that kind of guy too. I don't know him personally, but he don't come across as a fucking talk shit type of dude. He seems real humble.
He
doesn't
keep it down the middle.
Right.
Make it fair for everybody.
A lot there, man. A lot there. It's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. There's a rumor Andrew Luck may be making a return to the NFL, guys.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck. What teams can use some luck?
Hey, man.
The Steelers.
A lot of people. The Steelers.
Steel City.
Is Ben done?
I think Ben is done. The 49ers.
Ben done.
Yeah. Ben suffers from
Ben done.
Ben suffers from the Tiger Woods syndrome, man.
Yeah.
Great. Without the discipline on some levels.
Or the Colts?
The Colts.
Oh,
No.
The 49ers.
No, not back to the Colts.
Yeah. Kyle Shanahan.
You want him to go back to the Colts?
Yeah. No Colts. No Colts.
no Colts, man.
That'd be a good fit.
Yo,
Yeah.
Niners.
The Niners.
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 But then,
You said Niners, and that's the shit right there. I just heard that.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Kyle Shanahan, that offense, you get him with his accuracy.
Bro.
Put a good running back with him.
Bro.
That's murder.
Reinvent himself in San Fran.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Luck.
Yeah.
Instant Super Bowl contender.
I think so. Close. Wow. Close. Very
That would be
close.
crazy, bro.
Because think about it. Kyle Shanahan offense hasn't had a great quarterback yet.
Right.
Garoppolo was just like every other than Brady.
I bet they're talking to him right now. That's so good.
Yeah.
And there's not many teams that need a quarterback right now. So we need,
I'm trying to think of them.
dude, it's getting limited. Remember,
Yeah.
like
Do the Vikings
5
need
years.
one?
You
You think Cousins is it?
Cousins is not that guy, but
He's not the guy, but he's the guy for now.
Yeah, and I think he's a
He's
good
good luck.
placeholder. Yeah, he's good.
I'm sure the Vikings fans right now are yelling at the radio, going, "Fuck that! Get rid of this motherfucker. We need to play. We need to compete with these other guys." That's true.
Like,
What about New England?
What about Atlanta?
New England even scarier.
What about Breeze? What about New Orleans?
New Orleans?
To replace Breeze.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck.
What would they do with Taysom and
Taysom
Jameis.
is a gadget player anyways.
Well, this is the
Jameis be gone, right?
Well, let's move right.
Jameis leaving.
Yeah.
No.
Keep
That's the
Jameis.
next one. Sean Payton would like to re-sign Jameis Winston sooner than later. Is the next one.
I like that.
Is Sean Payton on drugs?
No. Jameis. No, bro. Jameis is everybody's nightmare because this. In one play, he looks like Brady. The next play, he looked like
Since you called it so perfect last time, and you told us that Brady made Belichick and Belichick didn't make Brady, I'm gonna ask you right now. I want to know. I want to know. Will Sean Payton carry out without Drew Brees successfly?
Yes.
So they made each other, but they're both.
The difference is this: Sean Payton has an agreeable approach in football. He could coach anybody.
He seems very.
He's very agreeable. He's very he seems like you can talk to him and be like, hey, Sean, that play last week, I didn't like how it felt when I was in the pocket.
Yeah.
All right, we can change that.
Yeah.
Belichick, you go to Belichick. Hey, Bill, that play we ran last week, it kind of made you put.
I'm gonna trade you.
Yeah.
You can't
Did it make you feel right?
Yeah.
It's a fine.
We're gonna run it 100 times this game.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Bill Belichick, his approach, his demeanor.
You think the Saints are gonna pick right up, Mike?
No, man, I would venture to say they won't even make the playoffs next year if
Yeah.
Breeze is gone.
Without Drew Brees, it's
Yeah.
gonna take them some
But they
time.
got a good roster.
But
I
you
think-
still
I
not
think,
around Drew Brees.
They got arguably.
I think Mike
the,
Thomas will
the
want-
best
want to
roster
leave.
going into
Yeah.
this season. Though we were looking at them as the Super Bowl contenders and possibly the winners.
Yeah.
They had arguably the best roster in the league. I mean,
You have because a lot of people.
Alvin
believe-
Kamara ain't no fucking joke.
No, But a lot of people believe in
Jameis sucks.
Sean Payton.
Who sucks?
I said Jameis sucks.
But I mean, I'm with Mike. I believe, but I don't think the only reason why I can see that Jameis take them to the playoffs next year, if that's the role they play, is that if that's the role he played, he had 1 year sitting under Sean Payton, and he gave him understanding.
And he can't do it without Mike Thomas.
He can't do it without Mike Thomas.
Damn, that's crazy.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And they don't have and then with Jameis' skill set, I think he needs a real tight end.
Yeah.
And they don't have one.
And sometimes Jameis, I'd hate to say this, but it's not necessarily what you're coaching him, it's how you're coaching
It's decision. I mean,
and Sean Payton might reach him on a different level. You never know.
I mean, look at it.
If Jameis went out there and threw that bomb and got the touchdown against us in that game, was that one play? Fuck him. I was yelling, fuck him. Fuck him.
But Jameis scare you because of this, bro. Jameis is a product of his own decisions. Think about it. Jameis still the same cat that was like standing on the fucking table at FSU screaming stupid shit.
Yeah.
So that's decision making. I don't think you ever. I mean, I think you can get better if you mature. But then the real question is not Jameis' talent.
But that goes to the
it's
coach.
His maturity level.
Maybe Sean Payton could reach him on that level and
I
say,
think
hey,
he can.
man, you know the difference between you and Breeze has nothing to do with on the field?
Yeah, I know.
And that's all I'm going to tell you, dude. And you walk away and let that plant that seed and let him think about that. And, dude, and that's and it sometimes, man, it's the same person can tell you the same fucking thing, but it can hit you different from the second person that told you because you're just like.
And you got to think, even with Bruce Arians, it could have been a bias, and he felt the bias coming in.
Yeah.
With Bruce Arians, like, I'm finna fix you.
Yeah.
Versus Sean Payton, like, man, you can learn.
Yeah.
That's a different concept. You know what I mean?
I wish they would have kept Teddy Bridgewater, man.
Me too.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That would have been
Fuck
perfect.
yeah. They fucked up by that.
That was
Did
the
you
worst.
think but when they did that, do you think that they saw Breeze and thought he was good for longer? Because he's just suddenly just hit a dip, dude.
Yeah, he did.
I think so. Because when he came back so sharp. And
Interesting.
At the end of the season, they put him back in. He had the same level of sharpness. I mean, and Breeze is a monster, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people don't still. He's a freak, bro. That dude is like average height, but like broke so many records in passing, bro. That's freakish.
He's a new
does have
Doug
it.
Flutie.
Yeah. Doug Fruity with a full
Despite
career.
being a home game, Tampa Bay Bucks are not allowed to fire the cannons during the Super Bowl after scores. What the fuck is going on?
You know how I think that went down?
Yeah.
You know,
How's that?
Of course, that's understandable, and of course, Tampa would disagree with that. We want to fire him for our team, right?
Right.
But then they said, well, if you fire him for your team, you have to fire him for the Chiefs too when they score. And then they were like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
So who made the
Fuck
call?
that.
Who made the call?
Yeah.
It's like it's either all or none.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, we'll
Maybe.
do none. But they can fire him all they want when the game's over.
Yeah.
I'm back, man.
That's
I
how
go
I
back
feel
and
about
forth on this because I'm like, at first I was like, fuck that, man, because before the season, everybody knows where the Super Bowl is before the season starts, right?
Right.
This is my mindset. So I'm like, so they made it to the Super Bowl. It's the first time it ever happened.
I think they should get carte
You should get
blanche.
rewarded
Yeah, I think they should
for
get
it. But
whatever
then
they
I was
want.
like, well, okay. Let's say it was in another stadium. They don't have cannons there. It's like nothing extra comes from another stadium.
Yeah.
So in that regard, I could see why you wouldn't do it because it is an advantage at,
Yeah,
at that particular stadium.
Yeah, it is, and it's a psychological advantage.
Yeah.
If it's only cannons going off, and I don't think that hurts Patrick Mahomes. I don't think it would matter either way.
Yeah.
With that, but I think it's just more of, and it's technically still a play like a Super Bowl,
Right.
So most times Super Bowls you wouldn't play in your own stadium, so you wouldn't have that luxury. So,
Yeah.
but if they win, bro, after that game,
They're firing the fuck out of him.
boom, boom.
Like JJ said.
Ba-boom.
It's a ba-boom. Tom Brady said, I think next year is going to be a lot better. What does he mean by that?
Tom Brady said that?
Tom Brady, is he looking past the Chiefs? Tom Brady said that, man. Came out of his mouth.
Oh my god!
I don't know.
And how much better can it get? What's he talking about?
Well, they've come together as a team, man. I think they'll just vibe better next
Yeah.
year. They
But
got
if Tom's saying
Time.
he could take this, and maybe he thinking about that. Maybe him and like Antonio Brown looking at the plays that they're missing. Like they going back and looking at tape and like,
a guy with Tom's caliber.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not connecting with this guy. I got 15 more passes to this guy I can get off. I got 10 more.
Yeah, but that's kind of
scary, bro. Though.
Yeah, but that's just chemistry. So I don't know if he would come out and say that unless it was something significant, right? Because there's rumors right now that Julian Edelman might replace might replace Godwin if he leaves next season.
Wow.
And if he gets Julian Edelman in there, dude, with AB and Mike Evans,
I mean, I like that, but then
but he knows he could clean up the short ball.
Yeah.
Edelman don't drop nothing on the short ball. He runs the slot so perfectly.
But then think about it too.
He's got Brate now.
Yeah.
Cameron Brate and OJ Howard will come
Joe
back.
Rock.
And he still got Gronk.
Yeah, and the kid that's like the last 2 weeks been saving them. I don't know.
Tyler Johnson, they got him too.
Yeah, he's scary.
Dude.
He don't catch like regular stuff, but if you put like 10 people around him,
you're right about him. You're right about him. They got him too.
He don't catch that ball.
Okay. So even if they do lose Godwin, they still have Edelman, Evans, fucking.
But then Edelman is too much. I mean,
Edelman makes it too much to the Patriots.
Yeah, and I think he's done too.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
I think Edelman is done.
Nah, man. I don't think he's done. He's great, but I don't want him coming to Tampa.
Yeah. Minitron is Welker on steroids. The guy he's a beast.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's a beast.
But I still,
There's enough New England
and you're
here,
forgetting something, though. It's not so much the player, Edelman himself. It's his chemistry with Tom Brady. They know each other.
And the only reason why I don't think he goes there is because you got to think, what's that coach? Was that coach? I can't remember. The coach for the BUCS.
Oh, Bruce Arians.
Bruce Arians I think he has a decent ego, and
he must because he let Tom take over the team.
Yeah, but
he's in the lawn chair on the sideline, just like
he'll put him on blast.
Yeah, but then the power. But think about the power that Tom will have then, and as being a coach, and you know what I'm saying, you don't want to get caught back in that.
Why not give him the power? I mean, it's not like he's a shitty president.
Nah. Well, no, but I'm just saying that's just that's a man. He's still a man.
Dude, he's been this is his 10th Super Bowl. His fucking
but Bruce Arians, you don't think Bruce Arians be like, nah, that's too much.
Need him.
We don't need him.
Because no. It's not Edelman. It's how much they got to pay Godwin. Yeah. These people are up for contract. So that's going to be too much. I mean, he wants a lot of money. I don't know the exact dollar amount, but it's going to be Godwin's a hot commodity right now.
And Edelman will come there for nothing, bro.
Right. Yeah. So that's another thing.
I think on that level, you can get that talent for that price.
All right, I got some big questions, guys. I got 3 major fucking questions, and I like all 3 of them. So you guys get ready to bring it.
Fleming, you go first.
Which quarterback does Super Bowl 55 have bigger implications for, Mahomes or Brady?
Bigger implications.
I will go with Brady because Mahomes beat him the last time. So I think the if you think about greatness, it's on you now, Tom. You got to beat me so that I don't be the quarterback that in your era. But if Brady beats him, it's more pressure on Brady because then he'll be able to say he's beat a true contender as far as on his greatness level as quarterback.
Damn. I'm torn with this because that's why I brought it up, man. I see Brady like this is huge for him because this is the biggest thing about Brady. So if he wins this, I don't think Mahomes could ever catch him.
Yeah, I don't.
But if he doesn't and Mahomes wins this against him, this could very much be the passing of the torch of the beginning the catalyst that starts Mahomes to pass Brady.
I don't think nobody could pass on Brady ever though, bro.
But he's gonna instantly jump up to top 10 quarterback of all time if Mahomes wins this.
Yeah, I believe that.
So with that said, and he's only 24, 25 years old, and he's got an MVP, he'll most likely have the Super Bowl MVPs, 2 back-to-back Super Bowls. Most quarterbacks don't even have 2 Super Bowls. Dude, he's only got to get, and Brady's at 6. And he's only 20, and Brady played till he was 43. Right. And the part about Patrick Mahomes that people need to realize is his dad was a professional. Right. He was a professional baseball player. So he is as humble and he's not gonna overthink this. He's gonna be ready the whole ride, man. Yeah. And if he plays to his 40s,
he may be great, but he still don't have Bill Belichick defense.
He's got Andy Reid.
He got Andy Reid offense.
Yeah, Todd Bowles is gonna be ready, but
Todd Bowles gonna be leaving soon.
But this is the thing, man. I think
that's what make it.
I don't know who has it bigger.
Yeah,
what do you think, Mike? Who's it bigger for? Because I don't know. It's big either way.
Because
I think it's bigger for Tom because he's on his way out. Simple.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to put in another year, and I think Mahomes needs to lose. You know, and because we all know he's gonna top Brady's records.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
You think? Okay, that's
a bold statement. I like that statement.
I mean, eventually in time, if he stays healthy, puts in the time, it's gonna happen. He's the one that can do it.
He is the one that can do it,
bro.
But he's just not his time yet.
Guy's lightning.
He's in the bottom.
And I think if he won this one and got all the accolades that you just mentioned, MVP this, MVP that, it's too much too soon for him.
Yeah, he may not reach his pinnacle. Yeah, I
just think his dad's a professional. He's not gonna duck on the moment, man. He's ready.
Oh no, he's not gonna duck on the moment. But
what scares me the most is the receivers for the BUCS. Yeah. Cold hands, man. This is Brady in the Super Bowl. We got all the way that we beat all these things. We had 2 weeks to think about it, and damn, dude.
And what scares me the most about the Chiefs is we missing 3 interior offensive
Yes, you
linemen.
are. Yeah, tackles.
And they got the best, and the BUCS may have the best defensive
2 tackles.
line.
Yeah,
in the league.
That's what I'm saying. The BUCS. I think it comes down to the BUCS defense, man.
Yeah,
I think it comes out to who out schemes who, because we got linebackers that could get out to the edges.
Yeah, that's true.
Both offenses can rack up points.
It's really hard to tell because we're so fast at linebacker. The corners could cheat. The linebackers could get to the edges, but the problem is. Mahomes is the type of dude, and Andy Reid's the type of dude that can out scheme you. And they're bye week schemes, dude. Andy Reid, I don't know what his percentage off the bye week is.
It's scary,
it is not funny. He wins all the time when he has time to scheme you, man.
Yeah.
And Brady's an ultimate schemer. So, dude, we might be looking at the best Super Bowl we've ever seen, plus hype, plus everything, plus holy shit.
And both of their defenses are playing at a high level, so
yeah.
It's going to be a good game.
All right. If you made the spread for this Super Bowl, who would you favor and by how much? Yeah, right? Because right now, I think it's Kansas City by 3 right now. Is how Vegas has it, right? 3.5?
3.5.
That's all.
That's it.
That's it. I ain't giving up no more. 3 was the number that popped in my head.
But you'd favor Kansas City?
I would favor Kansas at 3 right now.
But you got the BUCS winning?
I got Kansas winning. I'm a Kansas fan.
Oh, I thought you said you think the BUCS are going to win though the other day.
No, I said I'm a Kansas fan. I'm going with Kansas.
Right.
But Brady's scared.
What
I said the other day was that first half that Brady had against Green Bay last week scared me. Yeah. Because he was so efficient.
Yeah.
If he could put 2 quarters like that together, bro, nobody's winning against him in no era or season.
Man, I don't know, man. I mean, I understand what you're saying.
I'm a Kansas City fan, so I got to go.
So what's your spread? Just so you're staying 3. with what it is?
I'm going 3. I couldn't go no more than
3
that.
and a hook?
No
or
hook.
3?
3, straight up 3.
What you got, Mike?
I already said 3, man.
You got the Kansas City by 3?
No.
You got BUCS by 3?
Yeah.
Fuck me, man. You know what the fuck? Pick 'em. It's a pick 'em right down the middle, man. I don't.
But then you get
this
Super
shouldn't
Bowl
be a spread
Brady,
for this game.
Man.
This shouldn't be a spread for this game because most people have the BUCS winning, but then why the fuck are the Kansas City favored?
Super Bowl Brady
Makes no sense.
Everybody got
Makes
the
me
BUCS
think that the BUCS are gonna fucking win
because it's Super Bowl Brady, bro. We've watched this man do some crazy stuff in Super Bowls.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. BUCS by 6.
All right. Bold predictions for the Super Bowl. Give me one, man. Give me some crazy shit that could happen.
Tyreek Hill for 200 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I love it. That could happen too.
Yeah.
And if that happens, then BUCS get blown out, my friend.
That's my ace in the hole.
Well, that's mine. That's my bold prediction. BUCS get blown out.
No,
that's my prediction.
No, I can't see that.
That they just blow the fuck up, dude. If they get an early start on them, BUCS ain't coming back from that.
Man, Tom gonna hit somebody in the face with that helmet.
Let's say Kansas City gets the ball back.
Come back like he did against Atlanta, like he did against New Orleans.
But
like,
it's not the
else?
Patriots. But this is what I'm saying. If Kansas City comes out, throws a bomb, 7-0, and then they go 3 and out off some cold hands from fucking Godwin or Evans.
Don't say cold hands,
dude. It happens. It happened I watched it happen this run.
Yeah,
they've done it against the Saints.
Second half, the cold hands
against
came
Green
back
Bay.
against Green Bay,
bro. So if they get cold hands and shit, man, and they go out and he fucking throws another fucking bomb, dude, I could see this getting ugly real fast, dude. Yeah. And that's the kind of shit the Chiefs don't play, because once you give them hyped, dude, you're dead. Yeah. You're dead. It's gonna be Golden State up your ass type shit with Durant.
Yeah, three from every corner, and then
so Durant. That's my bold prediction. You got one, Mike? What do you see? Some crazy shit.
No. Okay, well, crazy shit. Okay, Brady breaks doesn't he hold the record for touchdown passes per game
in the Super Bowl game?
Yeah,
he does.
He does. Breaks his own record. Man. Wow.
He breaks his own record. He wins. I think.
Damn, man, that's why it takes me back to that one question, dude. Which one's bigger for who? Because if Brady wins this, honestly, man, then Mahomes, nobody could catch him. Not in our lifetime.
No.
What? It'll be
even if he catch him
7 Super Bowls, Mike. Most quarterbacks don't even see 2.
Oh, I know.
Or one.
Even if he catch him, it will always be
somebody to do it.
When Brady had help, Brady whooped your ass.
Right.
Because last year Brady didn't have the help.
This is gonna be so exciting.
Like this year, this is why we love football,
exciting, man. This is gonna be so exciting. I can't
my brisket in the refrigerator right
Super
now.
Bowl 55, baby. We're gonna take another break. We'll be back. Welcome back. Line Podcast. Yeah. Tailgating.
It ain't dropped yet.
Where's the brats?
Let's go.
Tailgating
for Super Bowl 55. 55 would be a great number for a great Super Bowl, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be like perfect.
Yeah.
Shit would be good. Be dope.
It's
gonna be one of those, man. I just got it in my dude. I got it in my this feeling, dude. And usually when I get this feeling, it's gonna be one of those Super Bowls, dude. It's gonna be one of those back and forth. Whoever has the ball last.
Oh yeah. Hey,
I just hope a fucking ref doesn't fuck it up at the end.
Whoever scores the most points is gonna win.
Bold prediction. Hot take.
Hey, they do have that hot female referee.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, it's the first female referee in the man. She's very hot.
Nice on the eye.
She's both. She's the first and hot.
Yeah.
No, but real talk though. Fucking this Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, bro.
It just has that feeling, and if a ref ends up fucking it up at the end,
I don't know what will happen. Like
that would be bad
in this environment.
You know what I mean? Like let them play it out, type shit, and they just get in there.
Is he gonna get a Corona ending?
Yeah.
Or are they gonna beat Corona, kick Corona's ass, and say, "Look, we're gonna make it the greatest game ever."
Yeah,
it's a good question.
It's been such a fucked up year.
Yeah.
It's a good question, man.
It's the end of it, though. That's how you know it's for the
bizarre game. Or it could be the beginning of a great year.
Yeah.
You know?
End of an era.
Yeah.
Beginning of a new.
No Chill. I got a cool story here. No Chill with Gilbert Arenas podcast had Dwayne Wade on.
Okay.
And Wade said something interesting about LeBron. I want to get your thoughts. He had this to say. Now I watch his game and I say, does he have a weakness in his game? It starts from the rim all the way back to half court. He could do everything. Let's take it all the way back from the rebound. He does everything now. He shoots in the high 40s. His range is out to the logo, mid-range. He could post you up, face you up, still going to dunk on you. His ability to see the floor is so much better now. He's seen every coverage.
Yeah.
I feel like LeBron is playing his best basketball I've ever seen. Wow. What is your thoughts?
Bro, I could only agree with that. Because it's his efficiency right now, bro. When you see him come in the game, it used to like he had to warm up to do the stuff that he does now. It used to like old LeBron had to take him a few up and down the course and then he'll see that pass.
Yeah.
Now he comes in and he see it, bam.
Yeah.
They down 4, they be up 6, he go back out and sit down for a few minutes.
I think it's a lot like Brady too, man. He's just settled in. He's dialed in easier because he's been out there so long.
Yeah, and it's probably his first team that like that's his Like everybody on that team is people he wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see him? Did you see him out at the Denver game the other night though?
Yeah.
They trailed the whole game by like 10 or 15 points, right? It was classic Jordan type shit.
That's where I'm.
This is why I think this team right here. I mean, this guy might not ever lose again. The dude's it's scary what's going on right now.
How old is LeBron?
He's 35, 36, or he just turned 36
He
maybe.
just turned 36.
Well, you know, you're just witnessing that point, that pinnacle, when the physical and the mental comes together at the apex, dude, and it's never going to be any better. You know, but people count out age. You know, Tom Brady, 43. You know, that's his apex, man.
Yeah.
It's like that's not old, man.
That's not
because
like,
I think you're right.
You're master Jedi now.
Yeah.
You know, you start off as a Padawan, then you're just a regular ass Jedi for all this time. Now you're a master.
yeah.
Right. So you're saying it's moving the prime meter. Basically,
Yeah.
it's like it was like 28, 29 years old is a typical prime average for an age. But now that people are taking care of their bodies
diet,
and stuff, because
know.
if you can move your meter this way to age and better your
You can move
physical
your
ability,
physical to the
your
mental.
mental is gonna
You're right, Mike.
is gonna be better down that way than it would be back there. So
That
you're gonna be
is.
rewarded in different ways.
If you had your 40-year-old brain and your 18-year-old body, damn, dude, what would your game be like?
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. That's so true.
Dang.
And that's what we're seeing.
That's why he's a master Jedi, bro.
But you know what? You know what though? I have a weakness of LeBron's.
What's that?
All right?
Uh-huh.
This is not a popular thing that I don't hear much, but he definitely has a weakness, and it's not his free throws. And it's not his flops.
What's that?
If you want to look at that as a weakness.
Uh-huh.
LeBron's weakness is he doesn't hustle back on defense after bad no calls.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I can see,
He'll spend seconds arguing with a ref.
Uh-huh.
And like that's something for a guy with an IQ that he has. I think that's crazy because he's so smart for the game of basketball that he's got to know that that's costing them for him just those couple seconds that he ends up arguing and stuff.
But
Like he wants to take the 2 points and to make his point.
And I think it exemplifies like his ego a little bit.
and that I think his ego and he's working the ref. Because you got to think that same pressure. Like think about it. When
That's a good point.
When Jordan was screaming at a ref, not everybody looking at the ref like, what did he do?
And not only that, but
Look at the bad guy.
right.
So then he got to give him the
That's
next
so
call.
true. I didn't think
That's
about
good.
that.
That's
And not
genius.
only that, but think about this too. Holy shit, my no call just has the greatest player of all time waiting up here while the game is playing on.
Yeah.
He's yelling at me,
Yeah.
taking seconds, and he knows that they're 4-on-5 down there.
Yeah. NBA, I could be running up the court, swatting somebody ball into the stand, making y'all some money, but I'm yelling at this
I didn't
fool
think about that.
for
That's
not
interesting.
calling the call.
And that's going to put pressure on him to make the call.
Unwanted attention on that person.
When they do the little referee,
They don't want that attention.
Yeah, I fucked
That
up.
kind, not that kind. Yeah.
LeBron's yelling at me again. That's twice.
What I got to do to make it stop?
1 quarter. Yeah.
everybody is a little kid on the inside, bro.
That's so true, bro.
So he's speaking to your little kid. Like,
Wow,
LeBron
man.
is yelling at me, mom.
You're right. That might be intentional.
What'd you
there.
do to make
That
LeBron
would-
mad,
that would-
son?
He's a good boy.
that would show his intelligence on a psychological level.
He understands.
Like he's getting into your mind because he knows if I spend a couple seconds down here on this one particular call, it's gonna fuck him up in the head.
Yeah.
And he's gonna blow the whistle next time.
So the next
Damn,
time
I
he go
didn't
down,
think
he be
about
like,
that.
how LeBron get that call? Nobody ain't even
Let me
touch
just
him.
clarified it.
That's a good.
I don't want him screaming at me. Did you whistle?
All right, Clemmy, you're gonna love this. Remember what you said about LeBron's consistency in scoring?
Uh-huh.
He's never led the league. Actually, I looked it up. He led the league one time, but that's still crazy.
Right.
But he's never really led the league in scoring. But yet he's got he's gonna have the most points ever. LeBron the other day
Yeah.
had the game against Denver.
Uh-huh.
Has 825 points or more games. 62% of LeBron's professional career basketball games, he scored 25 points or more.
Gosh. That's so
And he started at 18 years old.
So if he broke it down and said, if I score 25 a game, I catch.
And for the listeners, like it's hard to
I've
score
dozed the
10
ball.
points in a fucking NBA basket. It's hard to just score.
Correct.
Like they make it look easy, But these guys, it's not easy to score out there. These fucking guys are beasts, you know. It's not easy to average 10, 15 in a professional league. Right. And it's
so
just
62% of his games, he scored 25 points or more.
He had 27, 10, and 10 that night, and they were down by like 10 or 12 points for most of the game. Right? It was so crazy. This just showed me that they're never gonna lose. He's gonna three-peat. He's gonna three-peat before. So? Yeah, he's gonna get 6 before he's gonna tie Jordan before anybody else gets a title. So they were going 10, 12 points behind. And gets to be the end of the third quarter almost. They go on a 15-0 run, dude, and take the lead.
I seen that.
And then the whole fourth quarter, they just blew them out.
Now they're playing park basketball.
Yeah, they just clamped down on defense and just disrupted
and that's what's scary about this team. Their defense.
Right.
They play LeBron
number one in the league.
But when LeBron can get you to play defense like he had the Wade them playing defense.
Yeah. I didn't think they were capable of repeating their defense with Dwight Howard leading a team like that. I thought that he was such a big piece of their defensive.
They replaced him with quicker feet.
Yeah.
So now they're closing out on the 3-point faster.
And not only that, but LeBron is fucking.
He's mean.
He's getting younger or some shit. What the fuck? His head. They're trying to tell me he's done. His head's at the rim when he's dunking the ball.
Come on, bro.
His head's at the rim.
Yeah. He's not lost in that league.
I got a bold prediction about LBJ this season.
What's that?
It's actually the Lakers. But if the Brooklyn Nets and Lakers end up in the finals, LeBron will see to it that KD does not win a single game.
Woo. Ooh, that's hot.
Shut out.
They'll be extremely lucky if they win a one game in that finals route, which they're more than likely to end up like that.
So that's hard, bro. So you saying the Brooklyn Nets gonna have to go get like Kawhi Leonard to beat LeBron at this point, bro?
He's gonna look at them as soft because he's gonna say, "Oh, now you need James Harden."
Yeah.
You guys have no defense.
Yeah, zero.
And we're all defense.
We're
gonna lock you down, and I'm gonna fucking kick your ass for that Golden State bullshit that you stunt my career for 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit what you did, dude. Yeah. You went and joined the 73-win team.
Yeah.
You're a pussy, Durant, and I'm going to and this is payback time, dude. Yeah. I'm going to expose you for everything you're not.
Because he's not. And they got two charlatans on their team. Because I don't trust neither one of those guys, really. I trust them to score a basketball.
Me too.
But I don't trust them to be a champion.
Me too.
And that's two totally different people. That's two totally different
It's all hype down there, man.
Me too.
Over there. It's all hype in
It's all
Brooklyn.
like, James Harden is taking less shots right now.
They were better before they got Harden. They should have kept that defense.
Yeah,
when they lost Jared Allen in them, they should have kept that defensive presence in the middle, dude. They gave up a lot for that. And I don't know if it was worth it. So, especially since he's only averaging like 12 points since he got there, which is cool because he's coming off and he's distributing the ball more. But in turn, like, what did you really gain by that? What'd you gain by that? So
you gain a threat.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, we want to go to this thing. Okay, it's a bit about moaning. All right, this guy goes up to people in stores. This is some funny shit, but look. Hoagie was supposed to fucking be here, but I want to get Hoagie to do this. This guy runs up behind people. I showed the video before the show. He runs up behind people in regular shopping malls and shit, and he moans
sexually
behind you.
Not like a man, but like a woman.
Oh,
he just gives you a moan, and he'll just stare at you after he does it. You'll turn around like, "What the fuck?"
Bro, why you looking me in my eyes, man?
And he just stares at you. And this guy is like not intimidating at all. He's just this little guy, but he's just
tall, skinny dude.
It's funny how he does it. So anyway, let's check it out.
What,
dude? Fuck you Oh. You okay, buddy? Why'd you do that?
That's not like Chan from Hangover.
Oh. What's wrong with you? Oh. The fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Knock your shit out right here. Oh. What the fuck are you doing? Who the hell are you?
Come up scream in my ear.
Oh shit.
The hell? What are you doing? Get away from me. What the fuck is this? What is your problem? Seriously? Okay. I'll call target staff to get you out of here.
What the fuck you doing that for, man? Hey, what's your problem, man?
Don't do that to the Vatos, man.
He's pissed. That's what he did. I'd be like, I want to hear it, man.
Don't fucking do that to me, man. It's fucking weird. It is the most uncomfortable
Get away
thing.
from me, man.
Yo, that is fucking hilarious. All right.
Man.
Yo, but anyway, I want to see if fucking Hoagie can get out and give us some bits like that and record them and try to bring him through, because I could see him getting away with that.
Yeah.
Plus, he's fast, so he'll
He
get
could
away.
slip a punch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
he'll slip a bunch.
and likable too. So everybody see him and be like, "Hey, man, it's just a bit for this show. Dude.
Yeah.
I had to see your reaction. Nothing big." Or is that a part of the bit that you can't tell him what
Who's
it's
going
about?
to film it?
That's how I don't know. I don't know how they're getting away with that.
Yeah,
man.
somebody's always.
They must be
filming it.
planting a phone there in the aisle or some shit.
No,
Or
he's got a.
That's a guy
He's
somewhere
not another
filming
dude
that.
filming it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
standing there in the
Yeah.
aisle and just watching
Right.
from the side.
man.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, let's go fucking party. Let's get out of here. I love you, man.
Love you too, bro.
It is what it is, man.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
Love you too, Mike.
Let's go fucking party, man.
Yeah.
Super Bowl
Mike,
55.
Super Bowl in my state.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank y'all for tuning in. If you can't be nice, keep it moving there.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Let's do it, dude.